What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a long time since I made a video, but I genuinely want to make videos that I know are beneficial to you guys, or that I know you guys can take something from them. That's why I don't post, I'm not gonna post crap, That's one thing about this channel, is I'm not gonna post just useless information, useless things. So topic of this video is how I dealt with certain injuries, certain lagging body parts, specifically my lower back and shoulder, which I will get to that in a second. But I know, listen, if you guys, this shoulder feels like it's falling off the bone, it's about to slip off, it's hurting all the damn time, this video is for you, I promise. And let me give you guys a little backstory, because I've had my fair share deal with certain injuries, certain pains that just would not go away. And I know that pain of when is this gonna go away? Why do I have this? Why me? I know a lot of you guys are disciplined, you guys love to go to the gym, and it is bound to happen that you're gonna go through minor tweaks, minor injuries that aren't necessarily, let's say, bad, but they expose certain parts that you should work on, certain weaknesses that you should improve upon. You guys may be working out in a weak position and boom, you snap your shit up. Not because you're a moron, it's just now you are aware of a lagging part, a weak part that you can address. And if you don't address it, well, that's why you never heal. That's why the pain is still there. Going to my own experiences, and certainly with my lower back, I remember, maybe 2 years back, I'm still a big fan. I do squats to this day, but I remember specifically there's been a time where I would do squats and I would do them day after day after day on leg days, but my lagging part was not necessarily my legs that gave out, it was my lower back and supporting that weight all the time. And what I didn't realize is your lower back, there's muscles there for a reason. They support you, they support your body, they support you, holding that position when you squat down, when you're doing certain exercises. So, and I was unaware of that. So I kept, going into squat. I was down to less than a plate. I'm still getting pain. Why is it painful to squat less than a plate? That was embarrassing, going from 275, 315 down to a plate. And I couldn't squat. So I had to do alternatives. That's another thing. You guys have to switch it around. Hitting the same sort of exercises day in, day out, it creates overuse, and eventually that overuse leads to maybe an injury, maybe a tweak. So what I started doing was, not only did I kind of lay off the squats for a little bit, I opted for a hack squat, a back supported, just to keep everything tight, keep everything in check. But I started doing back extensions. Now at first these were awful. I hated these with my life. I hated doing this. The worst thing ever, because I couldn't do any weight. I was doing body weight, and it was painful. But I kid you not, after doing it for a few weeks, a few months, eventually that pain went away. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional. You guys take it as you will, but this is just my experiences and what I did to help me. And now to this day, I don't deal with any sort of back pain. And of course, there'll be moments or even days after a heavy leg workout, back workout, where it's not necessarily pain, but it's soreness. Don't mix up the two. If something's sore and something's actually painful, almost like a sharp pain, that is not soreness. That's something's not okay. So know the difference between the two. If it's sore, bro, just lay off. You shouldn't be hitting that same muscle group or that same area the next fucking day, the next 2. You don't need to do that. Just take some time off. That's a sign that you hit it adequately. You don't have to hit it anymore. And basically to this day, it's not that I did back extensions and boom, my pain's gone. It's the fact that I've stuck to the exercises that help build up that lower back, that help support the muscles around that area. So now I always have back extensions. I always do ab work. Not because I necessarily want to, but I want to remain injury free, and I don't want any more of this pain to be lingering. It was genuinely, anytime I've hurt myself, it is one of the worst experiences of my life. And genuinely, it meant more to me to fix that than, let's say, family, let's say relationships with women. I cared more about the health of like my back, my shoulder, than anything else, really. Even my own like business, like, it meant more to me to feel good than anything in the world. And I know that struggle of like weeks, months where things don't feel good and you are genuinely in like the worst mindset possible. Trust me, I know. And now moving on forward, this happens because of plenty of things, but I'll explain why. With my shoulder, recently I got very lean a few months back, and I'm the type of person who loves to press. Listen, I love the gym, I love training heavy, and listen, I snapped my shit up. I completely snapped it. I mean, not a tear, but something went wrong. And I didn't feel it in the moment, but the days forward, the weeks forward, the months forward, normally if it's not, it's nothing major, it'll go away within a few days, a few weeks. But when something's been lingering for weeks on end, it was like, bro, are you fucking serious? I can't press. Pressing's hurting. I'm down. Again, cannot bench over 2 plates. I've benched 3 plates. I've benched the high 200s, 4 reps, clean reps. And this is what sucked. My form was always good. I never ego lifted. I don't ego lift. I don't move around weight just because it's weight. It was genuinely weight that was a working weight for a set to help build muscle. And the combination of, let's say, lifestyle choices, bad sleep, bad nutrition, just a bad day in general, you can tear your shit up. Nobody is excused from never getting injured. So, my fucking luck, there we go. I snapped my shoulder up. And genuinely, this was, again, the worst experience of my life, bro. It's like a breakup, bro. Like, why are you hurt? Like, do something. You can't do nothing. Like, I was so damn sad. I could not lift the same way. And I did the standard practice of like, okay, take a week or 2 off. I did. Came back, same thing. I was like, bro, you can't be serious. So then I started looking into it. ChatGPT, my own research, and I found, okay, going back to weak positions, you're training it from a weak position, you're exposing a weak area. What wasn't I doing? I wasn't stretching before or after, and I wasn't doing exercises to strengthen the shoulder health in general. So I added in a lot of band work. I added in a lot of external rotations, internal rotations, just exercises to keep the whole shoulder in check. A lot of face pulls, bands, you name it. And I would do this before my workouts, after, and what do you know? I've been doing this for maybe 2-3 weeks, and my shoulder genuinely feels the best it has in months. Think of that. Every single day, the first thing when I roll out of bed, I would think about is my shoulder. Not the day, not the girls, not anything, not friends, family. It's my goddamn shoulder. You'll see me do this a lot. Fucking always moving the shit around because I'm like struggling to feel good, struggling to get the shoulder in check. And now I'm not at 100%. I don't know the percent that I'm at, but when I tell you I can actually work out again, it's been like a game changer. It's brought back so much of my like spirit, like my energy is like, I'm rejuvenated, it feels like, just because I started adding in things that I didn't have. And now I can comfortably, well, not comfortably, I know my weak positions, and that's always a press, especially when I get deep into like a stretch position. That's when it starts to get aggravated. But besides that, I can do pretty much anything relatively pain-free, which is, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's like at the top of my priority list. Like, that might sound crazy to you guys that, oh, whoa, just like man through it, but this is not something you can man through, because I know if you man through it, that injury, that lagging muscle group, that pain eventually can transition into more of like a tear, more of something permanent that requires surgery. And I'm like, hell to the no. I'm not dealing with no surgery. I was like, no way. I cannot take months off. So I took matters into my own hand and I started doing certain things that helped me a lot. So take this as you will, but bulletproofing your joints, your weak areas, will carry you as a lifter, as a person, to feel good in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. I did not want to be the person to, keep saying, oh, back in my day I was so strong, back in my day I was doing all this. No, I want to be doing this forever. So if I can bulletproof my weak areas, my shoulders, my, I don't know, knees, or whatever it might be for you guys, do it. I promise you, you will not regret it, and it will show in your workouts, your progress, your physique, everything. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say for today. Definitely a longer video, but might be the most important video I've made so far, to be honest, because listen, I was more upset with certain injuries and tweaks than I was like being 50 pounds overweight or whatever I was. Please take your health seriously. Please take your body seriously. Listen to it and do whatever you can to fix things. Because I promise you, you let it pass up all weeks, months, years, it'll destroy everything. Mood, spirit, body, whatever. So I hope you guys actually take this as helpful information and use it in some way, shape, or form. And if you guys need help, feel free to always send me a message. If this is your first video stumbling upon this, I am a fitness coach. I primarily help with helping people lose weight, or build muscle. But these are like the more important details that I should go over, because I want to keep you guys injury free forever. And if I can share my experiences, then why not? I know this is a big deal for a lot of you guys, so feel free to always send me a message as well. I'm happy to help anyone. But yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a minute, but I feel like I did pretty good for being a little rusty, but damn. Again, let me know what you guys want me to cover in the comments, but it'll be it. Thank you guys so much.